What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, Awakened Toast here, and today, welcome back to some more Contractors VR here on the channel. And what we're going to be doing today is I wanted to go and talk about the recent announcement of Contractor Showdown coming out for freaking Contractors, man. This is literally going to be a Battle Royale mode for Contractors, which is already so exciting, like, all in itself, man, because, like, seriously, when it comes down to Contractors, I don't feel like any other game does it near as well, mechanically, visually, whatever, as a VRFPS as Contractors does. And I'm curious to see how many players will actually be able to play within a, like, Battle Royale on this game. Because it already feels like the engine is so optimized, and even having, like, up to 16-player lobbies, like, you rarely ever have any frame rate problems, even when everyone's shooting at the same time. So I'm curious to see how well that's actually going to perform. And second, I'm curious to see when the actual announcement will be for the actual game. Right down below. Oh, good shot, dude. But overall, that news already got me so excited. But then there was another thing that I recently saw on Twitter that I definitely wanted to share with you guys, because I don't know how many people have actually even saw this. But what one of the devs over at Caveman Studios actually ended up doing is he went and released a little bit of a snippet of them working on a pancake mode for Contractors. So just imagine being able to go and play with some of your friends that don't have a VR set but eventually want to get one, and being able to play Contractors with your friends on flat screen. So you'd be able to go and have, like, flat screen lobbies mixed in with your VR lobbies too. And honestly, I just feel like this is a huge decision to go and make, because seriously, we don't get to really see many games really doing that, unfortunately, like, especially in the VR genre. Like, a lot of those huge successor titles like VR Chat and a few others that you've obviously seen, you know, they have flat screen support, they have mobile support, they have VR support, all of these things, man. And I feel like adding those little aspects in can truthfully really broaden your audience and get a lot more eyes to go and be viewed on your game. And truth be told, I generally think that having Contractors adding in that would be such an incredible feeling and such an incredible way to help grow the community a bit more. But that little teaser mixed in with the fact of potentially seeing flat screen with it, like, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what can't Caveman Studios do, man? Like, I don't get it. These guys are just so freaking incredible. And I really hope to see them eventually add in that mode of being able to play with pancake players. Because I feel like, honestly, having more people playing on flat screen will probably bring in a lot more modders into this scene to go and bring more zombies maps, bring more, you know, even multiplayer maps of us playing Call of Duty and all that jazz. Like, I just see so much more potential with adding some more flat screen aspects into Contractors. But obviously there is one thing that's a little bit, you know, unfortunate about the idea of adding in something like that. And what that is, ooh, 1 second. I think there was 2 guys here. I see you hard scoping over there, buddy. Oh, I thought I got him. But one of the things that obviously comes in with the territory of going and mixing in both, you know, VR and also flat screen is the fact that there's going to be a disadvantage, whether it be both on the VR side or the desktop side. I mean, obviously for some, like, VR players, you'll be able to go and, like, shoot past walls when other players can't. And then also with PC players, obviously they're just going to have a better, you know, a better shot overall compared to most people that are going and using, you know, VR controllers. Because, you know, using a mouse and keyboard, you're probably going to have a lot better aim and a lot easier way to just go and, like, shred, you know, VR players compared to what we can actually do on the controller. But regardless, I'm excited to see how that scene could pan out, because I mean, they could always just go and change a setting within the game that allows you to go and only verse, you know, VR players or only verse flat screen players. So you could, like, set aside those different types of servers depending on what someone actually filters within their game searches. But just the fact that they're thinking about the idea is something that's got me so excited, and hopefully a lot of other people as well. Because like I said, I just feel like it's going to broaden the amount of players that can actually, like, experience Contractors, and hopefully it might even, like, make the servers even more alive than what they already are. Can you imagine being able to go and play, like, a 50-player to, like, a 100-player freaking Battle Royale within VR like this, dude? Especially with the Contractors mechanics. Like, that just sounds like a freaking dream come true to me. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this guy to peek. Hello. That's what I thought, buddy. Goodbye. See you later. But yeah, imagine 50 to 100 players. Like, I don't know if it'll ever go up to that high, because, I mean, I think the closest one to, like, a full-fledged Battle Royale would be, you know, Population 1. And I think the amount of players that they had were about 30. So I don't know how well they're going to be able to optimize the aspect of being able to have a Battle Royale in VR. But so far from what it seems, like, obviously Contractors is a incredibly polished and optimized game for what they already have. Like, we can play Ground Wars and really have no problems, you know, visually or even, like, optimization wise. So I'm hoping to see them do just as well with their Battle Royale. Like, oh gosh. Okay, 1 second. This guy's trying to mess me up. But I'm hoping to see him do just as well with their optimization when it comes down to the Battle Royale portion. But obviously, time will tell. We'll just have to see how that all goes. Is this guy using a gun? What do you think you're doing, buddy? You pulled out a freaking M4 while we're sniping? I thought we were having a sniper war in here. But yeah, really exciting news in that portion, especially for anyone that is a huge fan of playing Battle Royales. Like, I know there's quite a big audience for that genre. Just personally, I'm not really part of that. Like, I think it's a cool, you know, aspect and whatever, but I just feel like it's been overplayed and overdone. That's the only reason why I'm not, like, really too huge on it. But to see Contractors doing it, that is something that's actually got me excited, like, unironically. Like, I haven't been this excited for a Battle Royale probably since, like, Fortnite's launch. When we were going and playing that, like, back in, like, the beta days when they didn't even have, like, season passes or any of that type of stuff. Like, there wasn't even a season at the point when I first started playing, which was crazy. So I'm really hoping to see, like, Contractors go and open up for, like, some testing and stuff, because I would love to go and be a part of that, man. Like, it would just be such a fun time. And especially for, like, content-wise, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of demand for people wanting to see, like, you know, gameplay and all that jazz on it. I want to say there's got to be a guy on this other side, huh? Oh, there he is. I see you. Hello. Goodbye. I think the other guy just, like, ran to the... Oh, never mind. It's, like, literally right next to us. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the idea of having, you know, a Battle Royale for Contractors, man. I just hope the biggest thing is when it comes down to this game, I hope they don't take away from, like, the server loads and stuff that they actually have, you know, dedicated for the main game of Contractors, because, like, the modding scene's already so popular on here. There's already so much, you know, so much of a community that's built for, like, the 5v5, 6v6 style. And I just hope to see that, like, not die because of the fact that they went to go and add in this Battle Royale. Like, I hope it just adds more content. It doesn't take away from, you know, what they already have, if that makes sense. Because truth be told, a lot of the times, especially, like, you know, with Call of Duty, you know, it used to be a 5v5, 6v6, you know, tactical, not even really tactical, but more FPS shooter for a lot of people. But one of the problems that lied was once, you know, Warzone or Blackout or any of those things got added, they kind of just started not really caring as much for the entire idea of, you know, the main multiplayer of what made Call of Duty Call of Duty. It's a shame to see that even happened, but I'm hoping, you know, especially with Contractors, they don't make that same mistake of just going and, like, basically trashing what's already so fantastic about the title. Oh, I hear a lot of footsteps here. Is there a guy under me? Is there a guy here? Hello? I thought so. Man literally has an LMG. What's he doing? I thought we were having a sniper war, but I guess we went and switched it all up because these guys are spamming some freaking assault rifles. We got EBRs out here. I don't know what's going on. But overall, let me know if you guys are excited about the whole idea of having a Battle Royale. I generally think it's going to be a really nice addition as long as it doesn't take away from the main multiplayer. Like, if it's just more of an addition to go and add for people to go and experience and whatever, like, I think it's going to be healthy. And plus, especially if they go and decide to go and add in that freaking pancake mode or flat screen mode for other users during that time, like, that's just gonna be a fresh new, like, VR title and also a fresh new Battle Royale that people really have never experienced. Like, that would be the best way to go and merge a freaking Battle Royale announcement for VR and also get more players from the flat screen, like, community to come and join in on it. I just feel like that would be the best decision to go in timeout wise, because honestly, you know, when it comes to Battle Royales, you need a lot more players in order to get those games running. And generally, I just think that would be one of the best ideas for them to go and do. And down she blows. Last shot. We went at 33-6? Dude, I joined in late on this sniper game. That was awesome. Nice. Oh, dude, they gave us a standoff game? What's up? Okay, these guys are definitely gonna be using, like, regular weapons. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of do, like, a sit-down video and just kind of talk about these things, because, like, I don't know, I feel like not a lot of, you know, VR peeps are really covering the news of Contractor Showdown. And this is something that I find incredibly exciting, and also as a huge changing point for Contractors alone, man. Like, this is gonna be huge. Let's go and chuck a nade. See if we can get that guy in there. There we go, buddy. Oh, nice. He was camping out with his freaking rifle, man. He was waiting for me. We got the nade kill, but we still got freaking botted by the other guy. What do you think you're doing, buddy? You're down. You're down. This UMP feels so good, man. Freaking love this weapon. Come on. I know you're there. Oh, there's a ton of them. Jesus. Jesus. Nice. 3 down. And we got the flag. Chuck a grenade there, too. See if they actually rush it. Come on. Please. Nice. We still got him with the nade. Heck yeah, man. Seriously, it just feels so good to play Contractors. And, like, you know, to see what they're actually trying to do for this game. Like, they're still, like, continuing to grow it and try new things and add more things. And it's just so refreshing because I feel like there's so many VR games out there that kind of just, like, pump and dump. I don't mean to say that in, like, the rude way, but, like, it's seriously what it feels like. There's plenty of VR titles that have potential of being great and can do all these amazing things, but they kind of push out the game and don't really update it. And then the game really doesn't see any more growth for player base. It just doesn't live, and then it becomes, you know, one of those forgotten FPS games that just obviously won't survive in the cycle of the VR ecosystem. But with, you know, Contractors going out of their way to go and, you know, focus on adding a Battle Royale mode, and they have modding support for multiplayer, and, you know, their player base is actually thriving, like, incredibly well. And I feel like them thinking about the idea of adding in... Oh, God, he's not dead. I literally reloaded because I thought I killed that guy. I was getting ready to, like, laser down the other guy, but that was stupid. But yeah, like I was saying, the biggest thing about Contractors is they didn't, you know, just leave the game to die. Like, they've gone out of their way to, like, allow the community to kind of build their own experience and do all, like, these other things, man. Like, it's just awesome to see a game studio that's just so willing to, like, leave the game in the community's hands, in a sense, you know? And then not to mention for them to also be working on this mode, like, kind of behind closed doors and not really saying much about it until, you know, just recently. Like, I'm just excited to see what they actually do, and hopefully, if we can maybe even see modding potentially in the Battle Royale scene. Like, can you imagine, like, custom maps? Like, people could bring Rebirth Island into the Battle Royale. Like, there's so many ideas and so many avenues that they could actually go with it. I'm just excited to see what they actually do and, like, what they allow to the community, and also just what they do themselves as developers. Like, Caveman Studios, I've been a huge fan of them, and I've, you know, been a huge fan of their stuff, and I just hope to see this really succeed. And not to mention, with the whole idea of possibly adding in the flat screen support, I think that's a really good idea. But just allow our players to go and, you know, switch between, like, the filters, so people aren't forced to play against flat screen users. Because obviously enough, I feel like it's just going to be a lot harder to play against someone that has a keyboard and mouse compared to someone that's literally free aiming with their hands this way, like we're playing on a freaking Nintendo Wii. Like, it's a different playing ground, you know what I mean? So, like, for fairness wise, it's obviously going to be a lot tougher. But in the same way, I don't think it's a bad idea to go and actually allow the opportunity for them to merge. Because you sit here and think about it, right? And there's plenty of VR titles out there that are, you know, flat screen, mobile support, whatever it is. Like, you know, Rec Room and, you know, VR chat. Majorly, like, social platform games for the most part. But regardless of the fact, there's one thing that always is so nice about that idea. And what that is the idea of having flat screen users watching VR players and seeing them in game. And they get excited because they're like, man, I want that. So that just helps, like, broaden the idea and broaden the vision of VR to more people. So I guess where I'm getting at, I'm on team VR and flat screen. I think that would be such a huge, like, addition for Contractors. It's just gonna make, you know, the audience even wider than what it already is. And to see that for a game that I already love, like, it would just be fantastic. I knew you were still camping, bud. And then I think we still got another guy that's sitting over on B flag, but I might be tripping. I think he's still over here. No, actually, that's a teammate. Nice. Jesus. That guy literally popped out of nowhere. There we go. Oh, my God. He was head glitching like a mother trucker. Oh, Jesus. I was ready to lay you out, my friend. I'm going to tomahawk this guy. He's going down. Tomahawk. Oh, no. Oh, God. There's like 3 of them there. But, man, all I can say is that I am... Oh, this is a freaking enemy. I thought it was a teammate walking. But all I can really say is the fact that I'm just excited for the future of VR. Like, not just for, like, Contractors alone, but just VR in general. Like, there's so many good things happening in the VR scene. And also not to mention, like, even the AR scene. Like, augmented reality is going to be an impressive beast to keep your... Oh, that is bad. That's very awkward. You know what? I'm going to see if I can get a throwing knife. I thought I could have got him with the throwing knife. Dang it, dude. That would have been so cool. Oh, my God. We got so lucky with that shot. I did not deserve that. I'm going to be honest. That was straight cheese. Dear gosh, bro. I freaking love the jump peaks. It's so good. It's so weird that we're literally playing on Standoff on Black Ops 2 with Modern Warfare 2 weapons. I can't get over that, man. Like, you can literally do whatever you want in this game, and I love it. There's just so much freedom. So much freedom! I want to throw a knife someone. I'm going for it. Oh. Oh, I was hoping for the bank shot. I thought maybe he would bank off the ground and hit him. Dear God. Okay, yep, we're switching our weapon. Going back to our UMP. Hey, there's another guy behind me. I thought so. I thought I heard you creeping. Yeah, freaking little stalker. Dude, we are owning this game, by the way. It's going. Oh, that's going to probably be way too far. I don't think that knife's landing near anyone. I thought so. Okay, what a beautiful spawn. Thank you for coming and joining the fight. I appreciate it. Oh, yeeter deeter. Yeeter deeter got me. I need to get one throw knife kill, though. I must. I must. Die. No. I was hoping I could get him. I just wanted one. You know what, maybe I'll go for a... Oh, I was going to go for a kamikaze. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to make it for this video on Contractors VR. All I really wanted to do was just go and jump on some games on Contractors and kind of talk about the recent news that I stumbled upon with the game. And also on top of that, if you guys are excited to see the potential of a non-VR mode and a VR mode merged together in one server to basically get more players and more eyes into the Contractors like community, be sure to let me know by dropping a comment down in the comment section below, because I would love to see your guys' opinions on what you think about it. Because obviously there's going to be a direct advantage of someone using keyboard and mouse, or even like controller with aim assist, whatever it may be. But anyways, guys, that's be it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, keep it toasty, my friends. Laters. I got some shells for you, boy. Oh, it's in his eye. Oh, I fixed it. I would have died.
Well, right here.
Armageddon! Yeah! Why in the heck do you not have clothes? You took my banana, and now you must suffer the consequences!